Hello everybody, today is a new episode of a new series I'm doing, which is Storytime with Dwarf. So today I'm going to tell you all a bunch of my stories. Stories from ranging from school to story of my life to stories about my YouTube journey from now. Fuck. Whatever. I'm lucky. I'm not that lucky now, but at least we got... Why then, you do you. I'm going to met... Fucker! Itapi, oh. You reconnected, for goodness sake. So the question is... This is one of the first few times that I actually get iron this early. Alright then, I'm going to tell you the story. First story is about school. Specifically, my years in high school. Because now I'm on senior high school. In Indonesia, you go to junior high school, then senior high school. SMP or SMA. SMP and SMA if you're Indonesian. Then, let me tell you about my years in junior high school. Specifically, my 8th grade and 9th grade. My 8th grade, because that is for me the best time of my life. Now I'm doing YouTube. It's not exactly the best time, but it's the best time for me at the time. It feels like it. So, first, during this time, oh my gosh, lag. Let me tell you this story. So, it was during 8th grade that I entered an organization, OSIS. Which is basically like if you enter OSIS, you're basically like not a god. You're basically way more respected than the other students because you must go through a selection process. And yes, I'm OSIS, alright? But I'm not that kid that snitches, although I am that kid that snitches for quite a while. Until I learned the true meaning of friendship and decided to betray the teacher. Not betray, but I'm basically the teacher's pet for like years. I mean, I'm the teacher's pet from 1st grade to 7th, to 8th grade, to 8th grade trimester 1. To 8th grade the 8th grade on the 1st semester. During the 2nd semester, 7th grade. Because on 8th grade I started to learn the meaning of friendship and not snitch on the teacher anymore. Because it's a bad thing to do. Basically meaning, I basically became... So, I became OSIS. Oh yeah, teacher's pet. I stopped becoming the teacher's pet, and then I started getting more friends. Probably because they probably still didn't trust me even to this day. After I graduated, I rarely make any friends because they still believe I'm the teacher's pet. when I actually haven't even reported anyone to the teacher for years. Although first, let's talk about OSIS. Let's talk about the organization I was in. Alright, it's actually one of the best years of my life. Oh. We're throwing like flies here. Need to be careful. So this is also when I discovered my love of coding, which take for a while until 9th grade when my YouTube didn't start to take off. When I started doing YouTube. Although I still code, rarely. I mean, I haven't even touched Visual Studio in years. I touched it like last week to make up some basic code like case if, just to make sure just to get some of my memories back. But for most of the time, I haven't even touched Visual Studio or any IDE. I haven't even touched a line of code in years. I mean, last time I even attempted... Fucker. Yes, you two fight like children. I make myself a mistake there. Alright then. My love of coding. Alright then, let's talk about my love of coding. I don't code now. Although I still code. Although I'm not coding. I still kinda like coding. It's just that I wasn't really interested into it. Not because I'm interested in gaming, specifically doing YouTube and stuff. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Alright then, we have an enemy at 10 o'clock. I don't know what... Alright then, let's talk about other things. So, one of my greatest invention of coding is actually like a fully fledged OS. So I'm using so let me explain. So I tried to make an OS in C# with using Cosmos. It's basically abandoned program. It's basically abandoned, but I still use from the older versions, older versions of it. I managed to make it so that it could have storage, a built-in text editor. It's basically advanced shit for me. It's basically warp code. So my attempt is to create a warp code. So basically, I'm trying to recreate the warp code UOS. If you don't know what warp code means, warp code is basically the Fallout equivalent of Windows. I'm trying to recreate it because it's all terminal or console stuff that is basically CLI text. So it's basically just text like command prompt, and I love it. Although I still held my love for US to this day. Although I accidentally deleted the code because during the big move to my user account corrupting. But for most of the time, yes, I do make it using Cosmos. And it's not the best. The code is still kind of finicky, and the text editor is very sketchy. I mean, it hardly saves to this. It's very sketchy. I mean, it's super sketchy. Holy no! I'm leaving with the samurai. Do not kill me. You handle him. Why then? My internet started to lag. Heavily lag. I mean. Oh yes, I'm not on the connect, but alright then. Let's talk about other thing than Cosmos. Oh yeah, code. Pop OS. What else other than that? I'm not even getting a single kill here. If it's a kill. Like that. Good, we have good swords now. We have pointed swords. Now we just need something else. I think one is enough. We have like 5. My guess is that I have 5 as I remember, and my memory is not that good, so forgive me if I'm wrong. Really? 4. Good. One more. Fucker! Itapi, what the hell are you doing? My nation suddenly came back to life. So Cosmos. So my OS is actually kind of great. Now the OS is not that great. As I said, the text editor is very sketchy. I managed to make it safe to this, but that's basically it. I have a hard time just actually trying to get it to run. Most of the part is not sketchy. It has a hacking mini game. I created myself, with the help of Stack Overflow. But most of the time, it really does not help. I'm gonna hold him up there. He's probably gonna go up there, so I'm gonna hold him there. No, you did not do that. Ha! That's a good kill. Anyway, I died like that. Alright then. So as I said, the text editor is very sketchy. How sketchy it was? Well, I managed to make it safe to this. But you can't access the file. It's basically one-time read only. Because I don't know if I coded it wrong or the fact that of course not something like that, but it's incredibly finicky. I mean, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if it's shorter than you guys expected. So if you like it, please subscribe and see ya.